no record. No, just like I said. So you'll start probably for the anthem. You can get something like this. We'll probably keep Max's camera for that. All right, and then
their walkout, wide shot.
Yeah.
Is the anthem
yeah. I mean, you can kind of on the tip, you can kind of get like this shot's fine. All right, and then come out. Just remember, it's whatever pressure you apply is how, yeah. So I mean, if you go,
This is the one that has the mic on.
This has the mic on.
Is it on yet?
Ready. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jerry Matthews Court here at Stockton University. This is game one of our doubleheader today as the Stockton men take on the Montclair State Redhawks. Stockton comes in on a 4-game winning streak at 8-1, 4-0 in the NJAC. Montclair 4-4, 1-3, and they've dropped 2 in a row. Stockton likes to get up and down the court, scoring 83 points a game, but they're only allowing 63. Second in the NJAC, allowing just 38% from the field. The Redhawks can also score 91 points a game, but they give up 85, so this will be a tough matchup for the Ospreys. DJ Campbell leads the Ospreys in scoring, in rebounding, and also free throw percentage. 17.9 points a game, 91% from the line, 2.7 steals, and averaging 31 minutes a game. Luciano Lebrano, 17.8 points, and leading the NJAC in 3.8 threes per game and 31 minutes a game. Senior Kion Flanders leads the defense, scoring 12.8 points a game, 2.8 threes per game, and 2.6 steals per game. And senior Kadian Dawkins at point guard, 4.4 assists a game, ranking third in the NJAC. The quartet in the middle of the floor, Nick Dunzak, Jordan Williams, Jonathan Zorro, and Alan Glover averaging 18.9 points a game and 9.9 rebounds. Milo De Los Santos and Jamar Johnson have given head coach Scott Bittner added depth. Irving Callender IV leads Montclair State, does just about everything underneath. 18.1 points a game, 9.8 rebounds, 56% from the field, 83% from the line. Is Stephen Bremen right behind him at 17.4 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 48% from the field. I'm John Leon. This is the 84th meeting between the Ospreys and the Redhawks. Stockton leads the meetings 52-31. Stockton looking for another NJAC title. Last one they had was 2015-16 when they ripped off 3 in a row. The Redhawks are looking for their first NJAC title since 2002-2003. Be an interesting game. Stockton played very well against TCNJ, especially on the defensive end, shutting down high-scoring Anthony DeCaro, the second leading scorer in the NJAC, to just 5 points, all in the first half. Your starting lineups for the Redhawks will be Keon Price, Karen Flanagan, Stephen Bremen, Devin Cooper at guard, and Irving Callender IV in the middle. 6'5" from Somerset. For Stockton, Kadian Dawkins, Kion Flanders, Luciano Lebrano, Nick Dunzak, and DJ Campbell. As we get ready here to tip off for this 1 o'clock game. First game of the doubleheader, Stockton women will take on Montclair in the nightcap of this one. Stockton's played very well, 8-1 in the NJAC, atop the league, and looking to add their 5th win in a row. Lebrano and Bremen to tip it off. Montclair gets the ball to start the game, and we're underway here at Jerry Matthews Court on Stockton University. And a point, Price looks for Cooper. Cooper to Bremen. Bremen for 3. Hits it. Montclair gets the first blood of the game with a 3-point basket. Montclair now with the pressure. They take the steal off of it. Flanagan out top, along with Keon Price. Price goes to the near wing. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper far side to Flanagan. Flanagan drives down the lane, dishes out. Jumper by Callender, and it's good. Irving Callender. It's 5-0 Montclair early as they pressure the Ospreys. Lebrano to Flanders. They get it over midcourt to Kadian Dawkins. Dawkins slow it up a little bit. Far side to Flanders, inside to Dunzak. Dunzak looks to kick out. DJ Campbell fakes the 3. Out to Lebrano, right at the top of the key for 3. Misses. Rebound to Callender. And here come the Redhawks again, up 5-0 early. Price, Callender for 3. No, just off the front rim. Montclair keeps it in, but Stockton takes the ball away on the loose ball. Kadian Dawkins. Dawkins to Lebrano. Misses the layup, but he gets fouled by Callender. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Lebrano averaging 17.8 points a game this year and shooting 48% from the field. So Lebrano will shoot 2. First foul on Callender, first team foul, first foul of the game. Lebrano clanks one off the back rim. Stockton looking for the first point. 18.5 minutes left in the first half. Kyrie Henry into the game for the Redhawks, placing Keon Price. Early substitution. Lebrano to shoot another. And hits it. 5-1 now, Montclair. As Stockton's on the board. Cooper brings the ball up for Montclair to Flanagan. Flanagan foul line. Gets into the paint. Dishes out to the far corner for Callender for 3. 8-1. Stop Montclair. As Callender's hit his second 3 of the game. Excuse me, that was a 2-pointer. Flanders, far corner for 3. 8-4. Flanders can hit some 3s. The senior from Wildwood. Bremen in the corner, comes to the lane, stops in paint, dishes out to Flanagan. Flanagan near corner. That's a traveling violation on Devin Cooper. Another substitution for Montclair, number 15, Mike Jackson into the game, placing Irving Callender to fourth. Into the game for Stockton. Jonathan Azoro replaces Nick Dunzak and gets an assist and a basket right away off an assist from DJ Campbell. Montclair heading up the court. They look to score 91 points a game. You can see why. They get up and down the floor in a hurry. Near corner to Cooper. Cooper on the wing. This is off to the side, off the hands of Mike Jackson. Stockton will take over. Number 14, Greg Eck, into the game for Montclair, along with number 12, Francisco Polino. As they're running line changes off, they're keeping their boys fresh. Lebrano, right in front of the Stockton bench, will inbound. Gets it to Dawkins. Dawkins now dribbles out of a soft double team, trying to trap him at midcourt, but Dawkins gets through it. Over to Lebrano, far side. Lebrano underneath to Azoro for the dunk. Beautiful pass from Luciano Lebrano to Jonathan Azoro. And it's 8-8. Stockton down 8-1 early. And rattled back to tie it at 8. Down the court, Keon Price. Paulino, the top of the key. Gives it to Price. Price stuck in the lane. Throws it away. Flanders with the steal. Flanders on the run. Takes it all the way to the basket. Scores. Stockton with their first lead of the game at 10-8. 16:55 left in the first half. A 9-0 run for the Ospreys. After being down 8-1. Into Lane Cooper. Kyrie Henry. Out to Keon Price. Far corner in front of the bench to Cooper, or to Henry. Gets knocked out of bounds by Lebrano. .12 on the shot clock for the Redhawks. Keon Price brings it out. Flanders on him. Drives to the basket. Goes up and scores. Keon Price with a nice drive. Game's tied again at 10. Dawkins. Montclair State with a little trap. Here it comes at midcourt, but Dawkins used his patience, the senior, and got out of it. Dawkins kicks it out to Williams. DJ Campbell, for three, missed it off the back rim. Montclair corrals the rebound. Mike Jackson in front of the Montclair bench. Keon Price brings the ball up the floor, tries to drive again, and draw Keon Flanders draws the offensive foul off of Price. Flanders has been doing a great job this year, drawing offensive fouls, taking charges. Stockton will have the ball under the basket near their bench. Another line change for the Redhawks. Number 10, Amari Mills. Number 23, Stephen Bremen. Bremen back in the game. Mills checks in for the first time. Montclair State's going to use a lot of players trying to wear the Ospreys down, but Stockton's in great shape. They run 8 or 9 guys off their bench as well. Ball kicked out of bounds by Montclair. Lebrano will inbound. Gets it to DJ Campbell on the far side, right in front of the Stockton bench. As Montclair looks to trap Campbell. Campbell gets it knocked away. They got to hurry to get it over the timeline, and just two. But it's a 10-second violation. Didn't quite get it over there. Montclair pressure forced the turnover, and Redhawks will take over. 15:44 left in the first half. 10-10 tied here. Stockton University. First turnover for the Ospreys. Eck outside, Bremen outside the three-point line, back to Eck. Eck tries to drive down the lane. Whistle before he drives. Foul be on Katie and Dawkins. That'll be his first. First team foul for the Ospreys. Montclair inbound the near side here. Jordan Williams replaces Azoro for the Ospreys. There's the 3 of the 4 big men for the Ospreys have now seen time. Jordan Williams, 6'3", tall and wide. Bremen underneath, tries to get by him, bullies his way in, past DJ Campbell for the basket. 12-10 Montclair. Flanders inbounds to Campbell. Campbell back to Flanders as they try to beat the pressure. And they do. They'll get it over the timeline easily this time. Flanders and Campbell took care of that. Campbell, midcourt to Jordan Williams, a couple dribbles, and Williams scores his first basket of the game. Tied up again at 12. Devin Cooper for the Redhawks to the near corner. Stops at the three-point line. Drives in, pushes all the way out in front of the Stockton bench. Greg Eck, top of the three-point line to Bremen. Bremen to Cooper. Cooper at midcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Gets in the far corner to Greg Eck. Eck tries to go into Bremen, gets to him. He goes against Jordan Williams. Back out to Cooper. Cooper will shoot the three. It gets blocked. That's a shot clock violation. Stockton will take over. The three-point attempt was blocked by Kion Flanders and caused the turnover. 12-12 with 14:25 left here in the first half. Excellent game so far. Very fast-paced, but low scoring. Both teams won't give up anything on the defensive end. Campbell gets the ball from Lubrano on the inbounds. Takes his time. Lubrano brings it up midcourt. Jumps over to Campbell. Campbell underneath to Jordan Williams. Williams again. This one blocked, but he's fouled. This will be on Greg Eck. It'll be his first. Second team foul on the Redhawks. Jordan Williams will go to a third team foul on the Redhawks, excuse me. Jordan Williams at the line for Stockton, shooting 2. Williams, an 83% free throw shooter, hits the first. Alan Glover comes in for DJ Campbell for Stockton. And number 2, Kieran Flanagan back in for the Redhawks. All 4 of the big men now have been in for the Ospreys. We said they have the quartet that are averaging 18 points a game and 9.9 rebounds between the 4 of them. Williams misses the second. Emil Williams with the rebound, and here come the Redhawks as they try to get it down the court quickly, but Kion Flanders knocks that away, and Montclair will keep possession. No inbound just in front of the Stockton bench. 14:09 left in the first half, 13-12 Stockton. Kieran Flanagan will inbound, gets it to Cooper. Cooper gets a pick from Bremen. Bremen jumps out, tries to get the 3. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan for 3, airballs it. And it'll go out of bounds off Montclair State. Stockton will inbound. Callender and Henry back in for the Redhawks. 2 of the starters. Montclair has used 13 players already in this first half. Lubrano has a hard time getting into Jamar Johnson, who just checked into the game. Back to Lubrano. Lubrano and gets fouled on the inbounds. 11 players for the Montclair State Redhawks. Jamar Johnson, 5'10" sophomore out of Pensgrove into the game now, along with Flanders, Lubrano, Williams, and Glover for the Ospreys. Lubrano inbounds with Flanagan on him. They get it to Johnson. Johnson in backcourt. Little or no pressure as he gets it over the timeline. One of the few times Montclair has not pressured the ball on the inbounds. Lubrano right in front of the Montclair bench, drives to the hole, goes up, little jumper, missed it. Devin Cooper comes down with the rebound, and he's on the run for the Redhawks. Cooper, Flanagan, near side. Cooper, top of the key, past the three-point line. Gets a pick from Bremen. Bremen to Cooper. Cooper drives to the basket, dishes back out to Irving Callender for 3 and gets it. 15-13 Montclair. Callender now with 5. Stockton tried to rush it up the court, out of bounds off Alan Glover. Redhawks will take over. Back into the game, Keon Price for the Redhawks, and DJ Campbell checks back in for the Ospreys, and he'll replace Lubrano. (13-14) left in the first half. 15-13 Montclair. Bremen thought about a three-pointer, did a ball fake and shuffled the feet. Stockton takes over after the turnover. Flanders on bound, Flanders Stockton bench. He has DJ Campbell and Jamar Johnson in the backcourt. Flanders gets the ball to Campbell. Campbell drives in hard. Flanders far corner past the three-point line. Brings it back out to the midcourt where Campbell has it. Campbell set up the offense. Head coach Scott Bittner calls out the play. Jordan Williams tries to post up underneath, can't get the ball. Flanders far corner to Campbell. Campbell steps on the end line. Montclair takes over. Fourth turnover for the Ospreys. .12:40 left in the first half, 15-13 Montclair State. Flanagan, top of the three-point line to Kyrie Henry, who misses. Jamar Johnson with the long rebound. And here comes the Ospreys. Johnson drives to the basket. Gives it off to Alan Glover for a basket. And we're tied again at 15. Glover from Johnson. Drew the defense, kicked it back to the trailer. Bremen. Over to Flanagan. Flanagan gets a pick from Bremen. Bremen, far corner. Three-pointer. That's good from Keon Price. The assist from Bremen. Montclair with another three-point lead. Flanders on the run. Near side. Has the ball. He'll slow it up a little bit now, trying to get a pick from Jordan Williams. Kicks it back out to Campbell. Campbell set up the offense. Montclair State in a man-to-man defense, as both teams are. Flanders, Campbell at the top. 10 on the shot clock. Johnson, Glover, Williams underneath. Scores. Beautiful play. Jordan Williams just sealed off on the block. And Alan Glover found him for the lob pass for the basket. 18-17, Montclair. Bremen. Everything past the three-point line. Flanagan, far side, drives, gets into the paint, tries to dish off the calendar, who gets it snuffed. Boy, that was a team block there. Flanders and Jordan Williams both had a hand on it. Katie and Dawkins back in the game, along with Luciano Lebrano. They'll replace Flanders and Williams. So Montclair made a whole line change. I think just about everybody's out except for Irving Callender. Kyrie Henry, Paulino, Callender, Mike Jackson, and Amari Mills. Three-pointer from Irving Callender, another one. Count the basket with the assist from Mills. And it's 21-17 Montclair. And here comes the pressure again. Lebrano breaks it this time. Lebrano on the run, foul line, pull up, scores. Stockton answers, 21-19. Callender, Cooper with 6, Callender with 5 for Montclair. Price and Bremen with 5 each. Jordan Williams, Flanders both with 5 for Stockton in the early going. 21-19 Montclair. Kick out far side. Three-pointer by Kyrie Henry is an air ball, hits nothing. Stockton takes over. Nick Dunzak back in the game for the Ospreys, replacing Alan Glover. Greg Eck for the Redhawks. Here comes the pressure once again from Montclair. Lebrano. Nick Dunzak's all by himself under the Stockton basket, but they don't see him. But Jamar Johnson breaks it, gives it to Dunzak. Thought about a three, pulls up, kicks it back out to Lebrano, who would take the three and hit it. Luciano Lebrano leads the NJAC in three-pointers. Hits him another one there. Greg Eck right back for Montclair. Missed it. Rebound to Dunzak. 22-21 Stockton with 10:15 remaining first half. Katie and Dawkins looks to go to the basket. Thought about it, pulled out. Lebrano takes a little bump, gives it to Jamar Johnson. Dawkins thought about the three and shuffled the feet. Couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted to shoot it, drive, and got called for the traveling violation. Kieran Flanagan back in for Montclair. Montclair's 4-4 and 1-3 in the NJAC, but they're not playing like it. Kion Flanders back in for Jamar Johnson for the Ospreys. 10:03 remaining first half. Stockton with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Lebrano with 6. Williams and Flanders with 5 each. Both teams are shooting lights out. Montclair 53%, Stockton 75% on 9 for 12 shooting. Gregak, far side, three-pointer, another air ball. That's his second one in a row. Lebrano comes down with the ball. Gives it to Cadian Dawkins. Dawkins, far side, Flanders. Dunzak trying to get position underneath. Can't get it. They swing the ball around. Opposite side, Campbell. Now he gets it to Dunzak. Dunzak tries to pull his way in. 6'7" and 240 pounds. Misses the jumper. Tries to get his own rebound and doesn't get it. Mike Jackson comes down with it, and Dunzak's down underneath the basket. Jackson for three at the far end, hits it. They're going to have to take a timeout here is Nick Dunzak. Not quite sure what happened here. Might be groin injuries. He's limping off. Comes off the floor. He's in quite a bit of pain. Now he just falls behind the scorer's table. The Stockton trainers will look him over. Mike Jackson with the three-pointer gives Montclair a 24-22 lead here with 9:20 remaining in the first half. Jonathan Azoro replaces Dunzak with the injury timeout. Stockton front court. Flanders. DJ Campbell waving his hands over on the far side, but they don't see him. Dawkins. Little stutter step, drives and gets fouled. Fouls on number 15, Mike Jackson. That'll be his first, team's fifth. Cadian Dawkins will go to the line to shoot two as he was going to the basket. 24-22 Montclair, 9:06 remaining first half. First game of our doubleheader between Stockton and Montclair State. The women will play approximately 3 o'clock. Dawkins hits one. Keon Price back in, replacing Greg Eck for Montclair. Dawkins at the line to shoot another. Dawkins a 75% free throw shooter. As a team, Stockton hitting very well from the line this year. But Dawkins, I must have mushed him. Misses the second one. Montclair front court. Near side to Price. Price out top to Mike Jackson. Jackson to Price. Price over to Devin Cooper. Far side, Jackson for three. Missed it, back rim. Montclair keeps it, but Devin Cooper got the offensive rebound, but stepped on the sideline. And Stockton will take over. 24-23 Montclair State, 8:41 remaining first half. Timeout on the floor. Called by the Ospreys. It is a 30-second timeout. We're back after the 30-second timeout, 24-23. Montclair State leads this one, 8:41 remaining in the first half. As I said, both teams shooting very well. Stockton 9 for 13 for 69% from the field, where Montclair 9 for 18 for 50%. The difference so far, Montclair 6 for 14 from three-point range. Stockton just 2 for 4. Lebrano's got one. Flanders has one. Lebrano sideline, tries to inbound it. Gets it to Dawkins. Dawkins double team back to Lebrano very quickly. Lebrano, Dawkins right to the basket. Goes up and misses the layup. Azuro fights with Breland for the rebound. Can't get it. Mike Jackson comes down for the Red Hawks. Far side, Kieran Flanagan. Drives, gets it knocked away by Azuro and stolen. Azuro gets it to DJ Campbell. Ahead of the field, but he gets it swiped by Jackson. What turn of events there. You won't see that happen too often. Not quite sure what's going on here, but it looks like the shot clock. Nope. Quick timeout, DJ Campbell. Got a little dinged up, and trainers have to look at him now. We already got Dunzak on the trainer's table. Now Campbell goes off a little issue, and Milo De Los Santos into the game for the Ospreys. De Los Santos is giving him some nice minutes off the bench, along with Jamar Johnson. Back to the play. Devin Cooper. Up top, far side to Flanagan. Flanagan, top of the key. Far side for three for Irving Callender. Hits another one. The assist from Keon Price. 27-23 Redhawks. It's Callender. Now with 8. Stockton gets it across the timeline. Cadian Dawkins, near side, De Los Santos for 3. Off the front rim. Rebound goes up. Knocked away. Pulled down by Keon Price after a scramble. Price to Cooper. Cooper tries a cross-court pass, and Keon Flanders picked that off like a defensive back. Nice Euro step and a basket for Flanders. 27-25. Bremen, top of the key, right at the foul line. Irving Callender lowered his shoulder into Keon Flanders and got called for the offensive foul. That'll be Callender's second. Team foul number 6. Callender, all 6'5" of them, lowered his shoulder into 6'2" Flanders and just knocked him to the floor, and he'll sit for a few with his second personal foul. He's the only one really in foul trouble. Everybody else has one. Katie Dawkins, the only foul for Stockton. Lubrano having a hard time, gets it to Flanders. It's Montclair State pressure. Stockton's been able to handle it. Flanders pulls up for 3, nails it. Keon Flanders with the last 5 points. Stockton retakes the lead, 28-27. Just under 7 minutes left in the first half. Now Montclair tries to get it in tight. Knocked away by Osoro. Osoro picked up by Milo De Los Santos to Cadian Dawkins. Dawkins with the basket, 7 straight points for the Ospreys. Timeout on the floor called by Montclair State. It's a 30-second timeout as the Redhawks try to calm the run here for Stockton. 30-27 Stockton, 6:46 left. This is second spurt now that the Ospreys have pulled. They were down 8-1 early and ran off a 9-0 run to make it a 10-8 game. And now this time they were down 27-23 and 7 straight points, 5 by Keon Flanders. (30-27), 6:46 left. Here from Jerry Matthews Court. I'm John Leon. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. Stockton women will take on Montclair in the second game, approximately 3 o'clock. The Stockton women, winners 4 to the last 5, and have been playing very good defense. Montclair gets the ball over. Here's Bremen, and he gets double teamed by De Los Santos and Lubrano, and that'll be a jump ball to possession arrow to Stockton. Here's that Stockton defense as they start again. They've been playing great defense. 63 points a game, only allowing 38% for the field. Montclair is hitting 52% right now. But Keon Flanders and Jamar Johnson did a great job on Anthony DeCaro last game against TCNJ. DeCaro came in shooting, averaging 22 points a game, and they held him to 5 with 6 turnovers. All 5 points were in the first half. It was a stellar defensive effort. Here's Dawkins over the timeline. 6.5 minutes left first half, Stockton by 3. Dawkins, as they do a little weave out front with Lubrano and Flanders. Lubrano for 3, bang! Off the assist from Dawkins. And this is a 10-0 run. Stockton's up 33-27. Montclair has no answers right now for the Stockton shooters. Price, near corner. Inside to Bremen. Bremen, nice pass underneath. Lost the ball. It was Amir Williams. Just had it slip out of his hands. Stockton will take over again on this 10-0 run. Jordan Williams back in for Jonathan Osoro for the Ospreys. Montclair's consistent. They're going to stay with this pressure as long as they can. Lubrano gets it back in. Far side. Flanders for 3. He hits it. Off Lubrano's assist. It's a 13-0 run. 36-27 Stockton with 5:50 left in the half. Maury Mills near corner. Tries to drive baseline. Shoots it out front. Knocked away, but picked up by Montclair. Shot by Mike Jackson, pulled down by Jordan Williams. De Los Santos, 3-point range. To Lebrano. They'll slow it down a little bit. There's Katie and Dawkins. Scott Bittner calling out a play. Trying to settle it down on a 13-0 run for the Ospreys. Inside to Williams. Williams on the block. Faces up. Goes against Bremen and just bullies his way in for two. Jordan Williams. As we're on a 15-0 run now. 38-27 with just about 5 minutes left in the first half. Stockton's taking complete control of this game. Far side, three-pointer off the back rim by Kyrie Henry, pulled down by Flanders. And here come the Ospreys. Near side, three-pointer for De Los Santos, and he hits it. 18-0 run for Stockton. 41-27 with 4:48 left. Timeout called by Montclair State. That's a full timeout. Wow. 27-23 at one point is 38-27. Stockton leads by 11. We'll take a short timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back after the timeout. If you're just joining us, Stockton's on an 18-0 run with a 41-27 lead, 4:48 left in the first half. I'm John Leon from Jerry Matthews Court. And the Ospreys were down 30-27 at one point. 27-23 and an 18-0 run. 13 turnovers for the Montclair State Redhawks. Stockton scored 20 points off those 13 turnovers. And everybody's getting involved. Jordan Williams, Milo De Los Santos, Kion Flanders, everybody's involved. Clear, Devin Cooper, top of the key, past the three-point line to Mike Jackson. Back to Cooper. 13 on the shot clock, Cooper. Far side, Greg Eck tries to drive over the top of Jordan Williams. Hits the front of the rim, nothing. Here comes Katie and Dawkins. Stockton trying to increase the lead even more. De Los Santos looks at the three. That's what he does best. Out to Dawkins. Dawkins drives down the lane. He's got a freebie and it's in. We're up to a 20-0 run now. Katie and Dawkins, 43-27, 4 minutes left first half. Montclair State has no answers at all. Cooper, far side for three. That's Jackson, pulled down by Leo Santos. A 20-0 run. Lebrano brings it up to De Los Santos from about 40 feet out. Misses. Jackson with the rebound. That would have brought the house down. Eck, near side, Cooper. Look for Jackson. Lebrano stepped in the way there, and Cooper had to hold the ball. Cooper going against De Los Santos. Far side. Amari Mills, he misses. Jordan Williams pulls down the board. De Los Santos shot one just from the S in the middle of the court almost. Here's Dawkins. Dawkins tries to drive the lane, kicks it back out to Flanders. Flanders pump fake on a three, pulls it back. Dawkins, 15 on the shot clock. Stockton has time. Flanders inside to Williams. Far side, De Los Santos. Lebrano from the wing. Got it. 23-0 run as Lebrano hits another three. Just under 3 minutes left, and Stockton with a 46-27 lead. Knocked out of bounds by Kion Flanders. And here comes DJ Campbell and Alan Glover back into the game. Montclair will keep the ball, but boy, I'll tell you what, they really turned the defense up from about the 6-minute mark on. In the last 4 minutes, it's been all Stockton. De Los Santos and Williams out. Glover and Campbell back in. Here comes Jamar Johnson. And he'll give Katie and Dawkins a rest. 2:56 left in the first half, 46-27. It's been about 5 minutes since Montclair scored. This started as a 27-23 Montclair lead, and they haven't scored since. Bremen, near side for Montclair. Dishes back to Cooper. Cooper with Campbell on him. Jackson, three-pointer from the top, and it finally breaks the run. A 23-0 run, finally broken with a three by Mike Jackson. Jamar Johnson tries to get it ahead to Flanders that throws it away. A little rush here. 46-30, 2:37 left in the first half. Cooper to Bremen. Irving Callender on the bench for the Redhawks with 2 fouls early. He's had to sit for about the last 7 minutes or so. Here's Flanagan. Flanagan works on Johnson. Stockton in a little bit of a zone now. Here's Greg Eck for 3. Bangs one off the short side. And there's going to be a foul on Bremen. That'll be a loose ball foul. That'll be the 17th foul on Montclair State. It's Bremen's first. Stockton will shoot 1-1. 2:18 left first half. Stockton 46-30. And it's been impressive. 13 points for Flanders, 12 for Lebrano. 7 for Jordan Williams on 3 for 3 shooting. Flanders is 5 for 5 and 3 for 3 from long range. Lebrano 12 points on 3 for 4 from long range. 7 for 11, shooting 63.6% for the half. And Alan Glover will go to the line for Stockton, shoot 1-1. Montclair's in the 17th foul. Glover misses the front rim. Bremen pulls down a rebound. Cooper brings it up. Stockton in a little bit of a matchup zone, but a travel on Cooper. The 14th turnover in the first half for the Redhawks. Stockton has scored 20 points off those turnovers. Montclair stays with that pressure. Down 16. LeBron on inbound. Gets it to Johnson near the baseline. Montclair backs off the pressure a little bit. Johnson over the timeline easily. 2 minutes left in the first half. Stockton by 16, 46-30. Lebrano drives to the basket, dishes out to Campbell, and Lebrano didn't give it up early enough and got called for the offensive foul as he ran over Mike Jackson. It'll be Lebrano's first personal foul. Just a second team foul on the Ospreys, as they played not only stellar defense but stayed out of foul trouble. 1:56 remaining first half. Stockton 46-30. Bremen, Jackson, wing, three-pointer. Front rim, no. Campbell. Campbell, a little bit of a pace. Pulls it down. He's looking to drive, and Montclair cut it off. Out to Jamar Johnson. In front of the scorer's table, just near midcourt. Gets a pick from Glover. Outside to Lebrano. Glover working to get loose underneath. Does. Lebrano finds him. He can't make the basket, but it's a foul on Montclair. If that's Bremen, that'll be his second. Nope, it's Mike Jackson. That'll be Jackson's second. 8th team foul. But Glover was shooting, so he'll shoot 2. Glover 0 for 1 so far from the line this game. The front rim, the backboard and in. That'll make it. Make it 47-30 as Katie and Dawkins checks back in, replacing Kion Flanders with 1:27 left in the first half. Glover with the second. Hits that one too. Stockton doing an excellent job at the foul line this year as a team. Shooting close to 70%. Bremen. Eck. Jackson. Jackson near side. Stockton in, it looks like a 2-3 matchup zone. Flanagan tries to drive, gets down the lane, pulls up. Outside to Bremen. Fakes a 3. Foul line jumper, hits it. Steven Bremen. He's got 7. Dawkins finds Jamar Johnson for the layup. Stockton answers. We're under a minute to play. 50-32 Stockton, and Montclair throws it away. The 15th turnover in the first half for Redhawks. I'm sure head coach Justin Potts will have something to say to his team about those at halftime. Alan Glover back out. Kyron Flanders in as Scott Bittner wants all the ball handlers in now for this last 45 seconds. Dawkins gets over the timeline. Right down the basket and scores. Count the basket and a foul. Stockton just doing anything they want to do right now. Bremen, that's his second foul. Katie and Dawkins. That's 7 for him. Balance scoring. Stockton shooting 74% from the field and 20 for 27 shooting. Outstanding. You can't get any hotter than that. Dawkins at the line to shoot 1. And there misses that one. Fight for the rebound. Mike Jackson from Redhawks pull it down. 37 seconds remaining. Stockton's going to get one more shot at this. Cooper drives to the baseline, gets out to Flanagan. Flanagan, three-point line, top of the key. Jamar Johnson on him. Flanagan tries to take Johnson. Near side, Mike Jackson. Jackson pulls inside to 3. And they get it outside to Cooper. 9 on the shot clock. As DJ Campbell steals it from Cooper. He's going to have a wide open layup and scores it. 54-32. Justin Potts from Montclair is not happy about what's going on the floor. He thought Campbell walked with that ball, but didn't look like it. 9 seconds left in the first half as Stockton leads by 22. Montclair gets it up. Cooper to Jackson. Jackson pulls up for the 3 at the buzzer. Hits it. And that'll end the first half. What a half for the Ospreys, 54-35. That's a 28-12 run from the 6:46 mark on for the Ospreys. What a half. 15 minutes here for halftime. Stockton leads 54-35. We'll see you in a few minutes here at Stockton University. Welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court for the Stockton men against Montclair State Redhawks. I'm John Leon, and the first half was just all Stockton. If you're just joining us, 54-35, Stockton leads, and it's just been an unbelievable run for Stockton. A 23-0 run in a span of 4 minutes and 53 seconds took Stockton from a 27-23 deficit to a 48-27 lead, and they just expanded from there. Stockton's defense has stepped up, 16 turnovers that have led to 24 points, and shooting lights out. 21 for 28 for 75% for the Ospreys, including 7 for 11 from 3 at a 63% clip. Kion Flanders with 13 points on perfect 5 for 5 shooting, including 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Luciano Lebrano with 12, shooting 4 for 6 and 3 for 4 to lead Stockton. Again, everybody's involved. 10 players have played, 9 have scored. The only one that's off the board so far is Nick Dunzak, but he's only played 3 minutes before leaving with an injury. On the Redhawks side, Mike Jackson leads the visitors with 9. Irving Callender to 4th with 8. Stephen Bremen with 7. But Callender and Bremen both have 2 fouls each. And that's going to make a big difference if they get in early foul trouble. Again, Stockton leads 54-35. Second half just about ready to start. 13 rebounds for Stockton. Actually, Montclair State's actually got rebounding Stockton 14-13 with Jackson with 6. Flanders and Jonathan Zoro both have a pair of steals each. DJ Campbell with 4 assists to lead all players in that category. So we'll see if Stockton can maintain their hot shooting in the first half as they come out here in the second half leading 54-35. The first game of our doubleheader. Stay tuned afterwards. About 20 minutes after this game, Stockton women will take on Montclair State. Stockton women winners of 3 of their last 4. And that'd be the 70th meeting between those two teams. This is the 84th meeting, between Montclair State and Stockton. Stockton has a 52-31 lead all time over the Redhawks. Stockton's next game will be Saturday, December 18th, as they'll have about a week off, and they'll play at Rosemont at 2 o'clock. Before their next home game will be after the first of the year, January 3rd, right here on Jerry Matthews Court against Misericordia. That's the next 2 games for the Stockton men. So we come out, second half. Looks like the same starters for the Ospreys and the Redhawks. Flanders, Dawkins, Azoro for Nick Dunzak. Dunzak left with an injury. We'll see if he comes back. And Luciano Lebrano for the Redhawks. Keon Price, Devin Cooper, Irving Callender to 4th, Stephen Bremen, and Kieran Flanagan. That's their starters. Montclair State starts with the ball. Flanagan drives, gets in the lane, kicks it back out. Out to Price. Price to Flanagan. Thought about a 3, pulls it in, gets it underneath the Callender. Callender blocked by Lebrano. And here come the Ospreys. Lebrano gets the ball on the wing, pass off to Flanders. Flanders will fire up a 3 and hit it. His 4th straight 3 of the game. Flanders now with 16. Stockton extends the lead 57-35 as they get the first basket of the second half. Callender gives it off to Price in front of the Redhawk bench. Flanagan tries to drive to the middle, gets cut off by Dawkins. Cooper to Flanagan. Flanagan looking for Bremen. Callender on the outside, looks for 3. Takes it down the lane, a little floater off the backboard and in. Irving Callender to 4th. That's 10 for him, leading the Redhawks. Dawkins, Azoro. Campbell in the corner, looks for 3. Azoro tries to go baseline, gets cut off by Bremen. Kicks it back out to Dawkins. Dawkins drives, pulls up, little hesitation move, little floater over the top of Price. Comes off the front rim, and here comes Montclair State. Cooper, Bremen for 3 on a drop pass, hits it. Stephen Bremen with 10. He ties Callender. Stockton now having problems getting the ball inbounds again. As Montclair State consistently has pressured the Ospreys all game long. Azoro comes out, Jordan Williams checks in. Got Bittner not happy with Jonathan Azoro taking the ball out of bounds. That's Lebrano's job. Lebrano gets it into Dawkins as they try to trap him. He goes right down the sideline. Can't trap him on the sideline. Dawkins. Flanders. Off the front rim, he finally missed a 3. Pulled down by Cooper. Excuse me, on the Callender. Calendar to Cooper. Three-pointer on the side by Price, misses. Campbell with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Jordan Williams. Saves it from going out of bounds. But it's kicked out by Montclair State. Stockton will keep it. Kyrie Henry into the game for the Redhawks. 11 players played for the Redhawks in the first half, and they're keeping up the rotation pretty well. 18:07 left in the second half. 57-40 Stockton leads as they inbound the ball to Jordan Williams. Campbell, Dawkins. Dawkins to the near wing. Campbell trying to get loose underneath. Has Calendar on his hip. Gets in the lane, a little fadeaway off the front rim, but Flanders flies in for the rebound. Keon Flanders gets up, doesn't make the basket, does a kip up, but gets fouled by Bremen, I believe. And it is Stephen Bremen, that's his third. So Bremen's third personal foul. One of the big guns for the Montclair State Redhawks. And Keon Flanders. I have to apologize. I've been calling him Keon most of the game, and I know better. Keon Flanders at the line for the Ospreys. He'll shoot two. 68% free throw shooter this year. The senior from Wildwood hits one. Gives him 17 on the day. Bremen checks out. Francisco Paulino, a 6'5 sophomore from North Bergen, into the game. Bremen will be sitting for a little bit with his third foul. You would have to believe, anyway. Flanders hits both. Give him 18 for the game. Montclair gets it across. Calendar in front of the scorer's table. Cooper drives, foul line. Thought about a jumper, kicks it out to the side, out to Calendar. Calendar jump up from about 18, misses. Rebound comes down to Cadian Dawkins. Campbell pulls up for a three. Off the back rim, no good. Here comes Keon Flanders in, but over the back, and Flanders is going to get called for a foul. That's his first. Team's first of the second half. Flanders came out of nowhere to fly in for that rebound. Got called for over the back. And Montclair will be inbounding. 59-40. Stockton leads at the 7:20 mark as the clock hasn't started because they haven't picked up the ball yet. Yep, Cooper picks it up now. Calendar, foul line jumper over the top. Williams hits it. Pretty easy jumper for Irving Calendar, the fourth. That's 12 for him. Stockton gets it above. Ooh, almost stolen, but Dawkins misses the layup. Off a beautiful pass from Lebrano, and Dawkins had a bunny and missed it. Price, Cooper for three at the top of the key. Off the back rim and out. Lebrano tips it out. Flanders pulls down the loose ball. Flanders drives in, pulls up, gets to Williams underneath, and he just muscles it in for two. As Jordan Williams just muscles it in. Scott Bittner calls timeout. He's not happy. A 61-42 lead, and your head coach is not happy with the play so far. That's what's driving these guys so far this year. Stockton with a 30-second timeout. Flanders leads all players with 18. Lebrano with 12. Williams now with 9. Irving Calendar with 12 for the Redhawks. Stephen Bremen on the bench with 3 fouls with 10. 30-second timeout for Stockton. Then Stockton Ospreys will be off for a week. Next Saturday, the 18th, the Ospreys will travel to Rosemont in a non-conference game, and that'll be a 2 o'clock affair, so Stockton will have some time off to heal and practice a little bit before they go into their next contest. And then that'll be it for about 2 weeks. Stockton has the holidays off. Both teams, the men and the women, will have the holidays off. Back to the action. Montclair State inbounds the ball. Greg Eck back into the game for Montclair. Cooper, near side to Eck. Henry. Stockton in his zone. Milo Dos Santos in the game for the Ospreys. Henry for three, missed it. Off the rebound, Paulino gets the offensive rebound and basket. Dawkins right down the lane and scores. The seas parted and Cadian Dawkins took advantage of it. Montclair rushes back. Cooper, Paulino. Paulino jumper, back rim, no. DJ Campbell with the rebound. Stockton keeping her foot on the gas. Campbell out to the far corner. Dawkins lost the handle, but he gets it back. Maybe. Yep, got it back. No over and back because Montclair touched it. Lubrano, Dawkins. Dawkins near side 10 on the shot clock. In front of the Stockton bench. Drives down the lane. Goes up. Floater, no good. Rebound by Jordan Williams with the offense. Kicks it back out. Lubrano. De Los Santos. Dawkins. Stockton has a new shot clock. Lubrano. Almost near midcourt. Goes in. Pass it to Jordan Williams. Beautiful pass. And basket by Williams. Williams with 11. 65-44. 15-14 remaining in the second half. Cooper. Henry drives in. Kicks it back out. Eck for three. Missed it. Jordan Williams with a great box out. Lubrano swoops in for the rebound. Jordan Williams just boxed about three people out. Lubrano had an easy rebound. Dawkins. De Los Santos in front of the Stockton bench. Lubrano. Stockton taking their time, very patient. De Los Santos tries to get in and wins, but knocked out of bounds. Stockton retains possession. Slater's back in, replacing Dawkins. As Montclair State runs a line change on Maury Mills, Mark Jackson, Stephen Bremen, Flanagan, along with Irving Cooper into the game. Stockton inbounds to De Los Santos, 10 on the shot clock. Lubrano in front of the Stockton bench. Gets a pick from Alan Glover, fires a three, and off the back rim, no good. Kieran Flanagan with the rebound from Montclair. 14-32 remaining second half. Flanagan gave it to Cooper, thought about a three and pulled it back out. Stockton in a 2-3 zone, looks like. Flanagan, right at the foul line, pulls back. Jackson, near corner to Cooper for three. Back rim, no good. Looks like it'll be a foul on Lubrano over the back of Stephen Bremen. And it is. Luciano Lubrano. That'll be his second personal foul. Montclair State will inbound. 65-44. It's been all Stockton since about the 7-minute mark of the first half. And they have not let up, holding Montclair State, who averages 91 points a game, to just 44 so far in the game. There's another whistle on the floor. Be another foul on Stockton. This is Milo De Los Santos. That'll be his first. Team's third. Redhawks inbound. Bremen. Glover on him. Cooper. Flanagan. Flanagan tries to drive. Another foul on Stockton. So De Los Santos again. Two quick ones on Milo. Team foul on 4. Looked like a hand check. Montclair State will inbound from the near sideline. Stockton was not in foul trouble at all in the first half. Nobody to even think about with more than one, but De Los Santos has two now, quick ones. Still remains in the game. Cooper. Bremen. Flanagan near corner for three. Off rounds about and out. Flanders rebound. Montclair State can't hit a thing. Been very cold. Again, team averaging 91. And that'll be a touch foul. That'll be on Mike Jackson on Luciano Lubrano. That'll be Jackson's third. Jamar Johnson and Dawkins back in the game for Stockton, replacing De Los Santos and DJ Campbell. Jackson checks out. Amir Williams back in. So Bremen and Jackson with 3 fouls each for the Redhawks. Flanders homebound underneath the basket. Glover tries to get loose. Ball knocked away. Stockton inbound again. 20 on the shot clock. Flanders gets it into Glover. Glover near corner. Out front to Jamar Johnson. To Lubrano, back inside to Glover. Glover trying to work his way in on Bremen. Does, off the backboard and in. Alan Glover. 6 for Glover. 67-44, 13:25 left in the second half. Nice pass inside. Kicked out, a three-pointer by Amari Mills with the assist from Amir Williams. Cuts the lead to 20. Stockton gets it across. Jamar Johnson and Lebrano play catch. Johnson. Far corner, three-pointer for Flanders, no good. Williams with the rebound for Montclair. Cooper. Cooper brings it across. Flanders on him. 20-point Osprey lead. Raymond. Williams. Out front. Mills. Mills to Flanagan. Flanagan pulls up his dribble and gets it stolen by Lebrano. He pulls out. Dawkins has the ball, loose ball. 1-on-4. It looks like Amir Williams took a hard hit and is laying on the floor here for Montclair State. So it'll be an injury timeout. We're going to take a short break. Timeout. And we're back after the injury timeout. Amir Williams goes off a little assist from the trainers, but it looks like he's under his own power. So he'll come out of the game for Montclair State. 67-47, 12:34 left in the second half. Stockton, if you're just joining us, a 23-0 run in a span of 4:53 in the first half. Put this one out of reach in a hurry. So Stockton defense really turned it up. So we're back to the action. 26 on the shot clock. Stockton will inbound. Glover gets it inside to Dawkins. Dawkins tries to drive outside to Lebrano. Lebrano, foul line jumper, up and off the rim, no good. Irving Callender with the rebound. Cooper to Callender. Near side three. That's good for Keon Price. The assist from Callender. Montclair State, they're relentless with this full court pressure, but Stockton's been able to break it fairly easily. Far side, Johnson goes into the basket, up for the layup, no good. Callender with another rebound. 67-50 with 12 minutes left, second half. Callender. Bremen tries to get on the box, but Glover's got him locked up. Maury Mills, top of the key. Price outside to Bremen. Glover on him. Cooper drives into the basket, gets by Jamar Johnson, scores. 5 quick points now for the Red Hawks. Cut the lead to 67-52. Stockton can't let up at all in this team. Again, averaging 91 a game. And they can turn it on in a hurry. Lebrano tries to drive in, floater, good. Luciano Lebrano, 14 points on the game. And 5 assists, leading the team. Here's Bremen for three, bang. An 8-2 run here for the Red Hawks. 69-55. And it's getting close quick. Leads down to 14. Stockton led by as many as 28. Dawkins tries to drive, gets into the lane, has to pull it back out to Flanders. He's fouled by Amari Mills. Flanders took a little shot there as he tried to drive in. Mills, it's his first foul. Team foul number 3 for the second half. Jonathan Zorro, DJ Campbell. Luciano Lebrano. Cadian Dawkins, the 5 for Stockton, along with Kyan Flanders. Kyrie Henry, Stephen Bremen, Irving Calendar, Keon Price, Greg Eck for the Redhawks. Lubrano gets the ball inbounds from Dawkins. Dawkins, far side. Lubrano outside the three-point line on the wing. Sizing up Greg Eck. Pass inside to Azora, gets knocked away. Montclair State on the run. On an 8-2 run right now. Here's Price. Missed it. Rebound by Azoro. Lubrano drives on Eck. Shoots, floats it up, no good. Calendar with another rebound. Give him 7 on the game. Here comes Bremen back. Scores on the assist from Keon Price. And this is a 10-2 Montclair State run, 69-57. And it leads down to 12. Been a while since Stockton scored. It was a floater by Lubrano, and that was it. Just about 10 minutes remaining in second half. This is a lot closer than it should be right now. Dawkins gets fouled by Kyrie Henry on the sideline. A little push out of bounds. It's Henry's first, team 4. Dawkins will inbound on the sideline, right in front of the Stockton bench. Timeout on the floor called by Montclair State. It's a full timeout. 69-57, Stockton leads. We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back after the timeout, 69-57 with 10:01 remaining second half. Stockton leads. If you're just joining us, Stockton with a 23-0 run in the first half. But Montclair State has answered with a 10-2 run here to close the gap to 12. At the halfway mark of the second half, Williams on the block. Trying to work on Francisco Paulino. Picks up his dribble. Tries to get it inside to Dawkins, but knocked away by Calendar. Montclair State had 16 turnovers in the first half. They have 1 in the second half. They've really tightened that up quite a bit. 8 on the shot clock as DJ Campbell inbound underneath the Stockton basket. Gets it to Jordan Williams. Williams tries to get back into Campbell. Can't do it as Calendar steals it, but runs out of bounds with it. 3 on the shot clock for Stockton. The Redhawks have really turned up the heat on defense. Stockton struggling a little bit right now. A little question about the shot clock right now. If Montclair State had possession or not, we'll put it back up to 20, but I guess they felt that he didn't have total control of it, so there's 3 on the shot clock. Stockton's got to get this in quick and get a shot. Williams has to shoot it. A 3 off the back rim. No good, but DJ Campbell runs down to the rebound. Looked like it hit the back of the rim, but the officials are saying no. If it hit the back of the rim, Stockton retains possession and 20 seconds on the shot clock. But they said no, it didn't. So Montclair State will take over on a shot clock violation. Strange play. Here comes Devin Cooper for the Redhawks. Gets it across the timeline. Stockton is going a little bit cold here. 10-2 run for the Redhawks. Brought him back within 12. Near side to Henry. Henry out front to Cooper. Cooper drives down the lane, meets Jordan Williams. cuts him off. Calendar. He's going down the lane. He'll score the basket and a foul on Jordan Williams. As the Redhawks have come all the way back to close within 10. Calendar's free throw could make it 9. Milo De Los Santos back into the game for Stockton, placing DJ Campbell. Stockton needs a little spark here. They were just blowing this team out, and here comes Montclair State. This is a 13-2 run, soon to be a 13-2 run if Calendar makes his foul shot. And does not, 12-2 run. Flanders with the rebound. 69-59, Stockton holds a 10-point lead, but it's tenuous at best. Dawkins down the lane, scores. That'll slow the streak down a little bit. Montclair State in a hurry. Cooper cut off by Jordan Williams. Three-pointer from Bremen. Yes! Rolls around the rim and in. (69-60). Stockton now just a 9-point lead. The Ospreys have enough to hold on here. Dawkins for 3 on the long pass from Flanders. No good. Bremen rebound. It's been all Montclair so far over the last 5-6 minutes. Here's a three-pointer from Keon Price off the rim. No good. Bremen with the offensive rebound, scores. About a 16-2 run here from Montclair, and they're within 9. Timeout by the Ospreys. 71-64. 7-point lead with 8:15 left. Timeout on the floor called by Stockton. A 30-second timeout, much needed. Wow. It's been all Montclair. Stockton led 67-44 at one point. A 20-4 run by Montclair State has made this a 7-point lead with 8:15 left. So Scott Bittner's got to get his guys together right now. Interesting run. (13:31). It was 67-44 Stockton. And at the 8:15 mark, just a little over 5 minutes, it's a 20-4 run. Stockton with the ball. Flanders, Lubrano. Dawkins inside to Williams. Gets it, powers his way up, gets it blocked by Bremen. Montclair State's defense has been tight. Bremen, a drop pass from Cooper for 3. Missed it. Pulled down by Flanders. The rebound. And a foul on the floor. Quite sure who the foul was on. It was on Montclair State. Kieran Flanagan is second. Both teams, 5 team fouls, second half. Stockton, 71-64 lead. And it's tight. Lubrano gets it in bounds to Flanders. Flanders breaks the double team. Gets to Dawkins across the timeline. Montclair State's really tightened up the screws here. Lubrano, Flanders on the weave. Flanders to the basket, gets it knocked away by Bremen. Calendar picks it up off the floor, and here comes Cooper. Cooper pulls back up, tries to drive down the lane. Gets it blocked by Azoro, but a foul. Devin Cooper. Stephen Bremen with 20, Calendar with 14, the only 2 in double figures for the Redhawks. Devin Cooper, 8 so far tonight, with 6 assists to lead all players, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 7:24 left, Stockton 71-64 lead. Cooper hits it. Redhawks within 5. Amari Mills back into the game for the Redhawks, placing Keon Price. DJ Campbell from Milo De Los Santos. And Mike Jackson back in the game for Irving Callender, the fourth. Cooper could make this a 5-point game. Got 7:25 remaining in the game, or at least the second half. Makes it 71-66. And it's all Montclair in the second half. Stockton dominated the first half, but this is all Montclair State. Lubrano. Dawkins down the lane, goes up. Foul on Montclair State, as Dawkins will go to the line and shoot two. It's a foul on Mike Jackson. That'll be his fourth. And Katie and Dawkins could stem the tide here a little bit. And with a couple foul shots, to give Stockton a little bit of breathing room. There's a lot of time left in this game, 7:10 remaining. Stockton with a 5-point lead. Katie and Dawkins, 11 points so far in the afternoon. A couple rebounds, couple assists. Makes the first. Stockton, 4 players in double figures. Gives Dawkins 12 now. Flanders 18, Lubrano 14, Dawkins 12, Jordan Williams with 11. Dawkins hits the second, give him 13 on the afternoon. Stockton stretches the lead to 73-66. Flanagan outside to Jackson. Cooper tried to go inside to Bremen, lost his footing, and loses the ball out of bounds. Break for the Ospreys. Just a second turnover in the second half for Montclair State, after having 16 in the first half. Lubrano gets it into Dawkins. So Montclair's going to try to trap him. They back off. Luciano Lubrano's been very quiet. All 14 of his points came in the first half. Flanders. Lubrano to the wing, out to Flanders. Thought about a three. Drives down the lane. Gets it knocked away. Dawkins, 3 on the shot clock. Floater goes in, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Azoro scores. Big rebound and basket by Jonathan Azoro. 75-66 Stockton. 4 quick points for the Ospreys. Cooper goes down the lane. Azoro went for the block and missed him and fouled him. Jonathan Azoro will pick up a foul. That'll be his second. And Devin Cooper will go to the line for Montclair State as he's a little slow getting up after getting knocked down by 6'6" Jonathan Azoro from the Ospreys. 7th team foul on the Ospreys, so they're over the limit in the last 6:12 of the second half. That could play a big part coming down the stretch. As foul shots usually do. So Devin Cooper at the line for the Redhawks. 10 on the afternoon, 2 for 2 from the line. Redhawks have only shot 3 foul shots so far. Make it 4. It's Cooper with 11 now. Callender and Flanagan back into the game for the Redhawks. So you have Mills, Callender, Cooper, Bremen, Flanagan. Cooper hits them both. 75-68. Cooper comes out. Keon Price in for Montclair State. Lubrano, Flanders, Campbell, Azoro, Dawkins for the Ospreys. Lubrano tries to get it in, gets it inbound to Dawkins. Back to Lubrano, and he'll get it across the timeline. Luciano Lubrano hasn't scored in the second half, but he's got 5 assists to go with 4 rebounds. Lubrano, floater in the lane, off the back rim, no good. Azoro went for the rebound, no good. Flanagan gets the loose ball in the rebound. And a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Azoro. And it is, it's his third. Team over the limit. Kieran Flanagan will go to the line for Montclair to shoot 1-1. 75-68, 5:54 remaining second half. Jordan Williams back into the game for Azoro, who'll sit with 3 fouls. Azoro, 10 minutes of work, 6 points. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, a couple steals. But he'll sit with the 3 personal fouls. Nick Dunzak got hurt in the first half, only played 3 minutes. and sitting on the bench, so it looks like his afternoon is done. So between Alan Glover, Jordan Williams, and Jonathan Azzurro, they're the three guys underneath now. Flanagan hits the first. And the second. Gary Flanagan with a couple points. Kieran Flanagan. DJ Campbell gets the ball and gets it knocked out of bounds. He didn't see who was behind him. And Maury Mills came from behind and knocked it out of bounds for Montclair State. So Stockton will get the ball underneath. Stockton really struggling right now, 75-70. 5:47 left. This game looked like it was going to be a blowout. Campbell, three, off the back rim, no good. Ball loose, Lubrano gets it out past the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Dawkins will set it up. DJ Campbell's been awful quiet as well. Just 2 points on the afternoon, 1 for 4. Thought about a long three. He's going to drive in. Floater, good. He had Keon Price on his hip, took advantage of it and scored. Campbell with 4. Stockton back up to 77-70, 7-point lead. Maury Mills, baseline. Dawkins on him, cuts him off. Flanagan thought about a three in front of the Red Hawk bench. Pulls it back out. Calendar about 20-footer. Good. 77-72. 4:54 left. Stockton maintains her a little bit of lead. Devin Cooper back in, replacing Mills for Red Hawks. Kion Flanders will inbound right in front of the scores table at midcourt. It says 10 seconds on the shot clock, but I don't. That seems a little wrong. Stockton just inbounded it and threw it half court. It should be about 26 or 27 seconds on the clock. There we go. So Flanders will inbound at midcourt. Gets it into Dawkins. 4:53 remaining second half. Stockton with a 5-point lead, 77-72. Lubrano, Flanders. Dawkins gets a pick from Williams. Dawkins, foul line. Flanders, three-pointer from the wing. It's off. Rebound to Lubrano. Out to Campbell. He'll set it back up. Flanders. Campbell, near side. Lubrano. Kion Flanders. Jordan Williams tried to go in. I believe Breland grabbed him. If that's Breland's, that's his 4th. And it is. Stephen Bremen. His 4th personal foul. Now send Jordan Williams to the line, as Montclair State will be over the limit now. 17 fouls. Jordan Williams will shoot 2. 1 and 1. Excuse me. Williams with 11 points on the afternoon. Pretty good foul shooter. 83%. Makes the first. Give Williams 12 on the afternoon. 78-72 Stockton. 4 players in double figures for the Ospreys. 4:21 remaining second half. Williams to shoot another. He hits that. Big man can shoot some fouls. 79-72, 4:20 left in second half. Keon Price in a hurry. Bremen playing with the 4 fouls. Cooper brings it back at the midcourt. Dawkins on him. Cooper kicks it out to counter. Thought about a 3. DJ Campbell cut him off. Cooper drives to the basket on Dawkins. Price, Flanagan. 8 on the shot clock. Flanagan, Calendar. Jumpers, good. It's a 2-pointer for Irving Calendar. Came into the game averaging 17 plus a game. And there's a tie-up and a jump ball. Possession arrow to Stockton. 79-74, 3:46 left in the second half. Montclair's got 2 timeouts. Stockton has 4. Could play a big part. Probably will. I'm thinking Stockton might need to use those timeouts. Lubrano into Dawkins. Cooper on him. Gives up to Flanders. Lubrano. Dawkins. Dawkins looks for a pick from Jordan Williams. Tries to drive, gets cut off by Bremen. Dawkins, 9 on the shot clock. Goes down the lane, pulls up, floater short. Jordan Williams with the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Lubrano from the corner for 3, no good. Cooper with the rebound. 79-74, 3:15 left. Cooper to Bremen. Big possession here for the Redhawks. Price drives, pulls up and walks with it. Kion Flanders was right in his face. Thought about a second shot, shuffled the feet. 3:04 left, 79-74 Stockton. Again, the pressure from the Redhawks. Lubrano gets it in, comes down the middle of the floor. He's guarded by Flanagan with Cooper hanging in the background. Gets it across the timeline. Good patience by Luciano Lubrano. DJ Campbell. 13 on the shot clock. Campbell out near midcourt. Gets a pick to the left from Jordan Williams. Pulls up for 3. Campbell, good! Big three-pointer for DJ Campbell, and a timeout called by Stockton. Big three-point basket, 82-74. Campbell's been quiet all game long, but I'll tell you what, that was a big one there. Give him 7 on the afternoon. 30-second timeout for Stockton, 82-74 with 2:38 left. It's just turned into a full timeout for Stockton. So we'll be back right after the timeout. Listen to Stockton basketball. Back after the timeout. If you're just joining us, 2:38 left in the second half. 82-74, Stockton leads Montclair State. Tale of two halves. Stockton just ran Montclair off the floor in the first half, shooting 75%. But it's been all Redhawks in the second half. Cut the lead to 82-74. A 20-4 run over a 5-minute span brought the Redhawks back from getting basically run out of the building. And this is a ball game, folks. Stockton now with some token pressure. Cooper. Ooh, almost picked off by Flanders as he tried to get it to Price. Man-to-man. Bremen for 3 over the top of Jordan Williams. Missed it. Rebound, DJ Campbell. Big rebound. Campbell just hit a big 3 before the timeout. Dawkins brings it up. 2:10 left in the second half. Stockton into their weave. Lubrano drives down the lane. Ooh, tried to give it to Jordan Williams, who thought Lubrano was going to shoot it, but it glanced off Montclair player, and Stockton will keep it with 13 on the shot clock. Williams had a wide open layup if he'd have been looking for it. Tipped away by Montclair. Flanders will inbound in front of the Stockton bench. Gets it into Campbell. 10 on the shot clock. Campbell holds. We're under 2 minutes to play. Campbell thought about another 3. Flanders drives down the lane, tries to get it to Williams again, knocked out of bounds by Montclair with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan Williams, they've been trying to get it to Williams. He's had some looks, but Montclair keeps getting a hand on the ball. Flanders, this has got to be quick. Into Williams for the basket. They left Jordan Williams alone underneath. 84-74. Minute 45 left second half. Bremen looking for Callender. Flanagan goes by Flanders. Scores. 84-76. Minute 35 left. Dawkins tries to work on Cooper. Gets by him. Gives it up to Campbell at midcourt. DJ Campbell. Minute and 25 left. Stockton with an 8-point lead. Dawkins. And a foul on Keon Price. That'll send Dawkins to the line for 1-1. Katie and Dawkins, 13 points on the afternoon. 3 for 5 from the line. Not many foul shots for both teams. Stockton just 11 for 16. The Redhawks 6 for 7. Dawkins 3 for 5 on the afternoon. Front end of a 1-1. Makes it 85-76. A minute 19 left. Give Dawkins 14 on the afternoon. Or 13, excuse me. Dawkins. Second foul shot's up and good. Stockton again, 10-point lead, 86-76. Minute and 15 left in second half. Flanagan. Cooper with Jordan Williams on a switch. Tries to go baseline, and Jordan Williams bumps him out of bounds. And it'll be a foul on Jordan Williams. It'll just be his second personal foul. We'll send Devin Cooper to the line for the Redhawks with a minute and 7. And Montclair State down by 10. Cooper on the afternoon, 12 points, and a perfect 4 for 4 from the line. This is not the guy you want to put at the foul line. 19 fouls on the Ospreys. As Cooper makes the first. 5'10" senior from Little Silver. Perfect 5 for 5 on the afternoon. (86-77). Make it 78. Minute and 7 left. Stockton again, 8-point lead. Get the ball in bounds to Dawkins. And Dawkins steps on the sideline for a turnover. Huge turnover for Montclair State. Took a little bump and then stepped on the sideline. Timeout on the floor called by Montclair State. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back after the timeout. And we're back here at Stockton University. I'm John Leon. Jerry Matthews Court. And this has been a really good one. All Stockton first half. All Montclair second half. 86-78. Minute and 5 left. 19 fouls for the Ospreys. 8 for Montclair. Montclair is down to their last timeout. Stockton has 3 remaining. But Montclair State, after forcing Katie and Dawkins into a turnover, has the ball on the near sideline, down 8 with a minute and 5 left. Stephen Bremen will inbound to Devin Cooper. Cooper goes to the far side, tries to drive baseline, gets it to Bremen in the corner, look for a 3, had to pull out. Flanagan down the lane, blocked by Lubrano. Off Stockton. Nice block by Luciano Lubrano off Kieran Flanagan. 9 on the shot clock for Montclair State with 53.9 seconds left. Stockton holding an 8-point lead. Keon Price inbounds to Cooper. Cooper gets a pick from Bremen. A switch with Jordan Williams. Flanagan tries to go by Kion Flanders. Flanders will get called for the foul. And there was a collision on the floor between DJ Campbell and Kion Flanders. And both of them were down. I'm not sure if they collided heads or what, but DJ Campbell's on the floor and he's not moving real fast. Stockton can ill afford to lose him. 2-time first-team All-NJAC player, NJAC Rookie of the Year, DJ Campbell. And the leading scorer at 17.9 points a game, 5th in the league. So Flanders, that'll be his 3rd. Oh, excuse me, the foul's on Montclair State. They called it to Kieran Flanagan. Wow. So Stockton catches a break. So Kieran Flanagan gets the offensive foul on Kion Flanders. Flanders took the charge. DJ Campbell coming off the court. Possible took a shot in the face after Flanders went back off the charge. Trying to see who's going to come in for DJ while he gets patched up. Looks like Jamar Johnson. No, excuse me, Milo De Los Santos. He'll come into the game for DJ Campbell. 86-78 with 47.7 seconds left. 9 team fouls for both teams. If you're just joining us, it's been a great game. I hope you stick with us for the second game as the Stockton women will take on Montclair State. Stockton women winners of 4 of their last 5. Been playing very good defense. Montclair State hitting 51% from the field the second half. Stockton just 36% on 11 for 30 shooting after shooting 75% during the opening stanza. Stockton stayed in this with 8 for 8 from the foul line. So Stockton will inbound the ball, 47.7 seconds left, an 8-point lead, 86-78. De Los Santos into the game for DJ Campbell. DJ right back on the bench. He wants to come right back in the game, and they're going to make sure he's patched up properly. LeBron will inbound the ball underneath the basket, Montclair basket. Gets the ball into Dawkins. Dawkins, they try to pin him into the corner. Dawkins goes down the sideline and gets it. Back to Lebrano. Lebrano gets it over to Kion Flanders, and they cross the timeline. Trying to foul. Oh, a throwaway from Flanders, and a tie-up. Callender and Lebrano. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Redhawks. 32.4 seconds left. Bad pass by Kion Flanders. And here comes DJ Campbell back into the game that fast. He'll come in for De Los Santos. Good job by the Stockton training staff getting Campbell back into the game quickly. But a turnover by Kion Flanders with 32.4 seconds left. Keon Price into the inbounds to Devin Cooper. Cooper with Jordan Williams on him on a switch. Loses the ball, gets it back out to Price. Price, jumper from the wing, good. 86-80, 22 seconds left. Lebrano gets it into Dawkins, back to Lebrano. As they play catch in the backcourt. And now they foul Dawkins. Devin Cooper will foul Dawkins with 17.4 seconds left. And that's a 10-team foul on Montclair State. And they'll send Katie and Dawkins to the line for 2 shots. Dawkins, 15 points, 5 for 7 from the line. He's gotten to the line quite a bit today. 17.4 seconds left. 2 big foul shots for Katie and Dawkins. First one's up. Oh, ran the rim and out. Dawkins will get another. Timeout on the floor called by Stockton. They still have 2 timeouts left. This is a 32nd timeout, I believe. So Scott Bittner wants to set up a defensive play after Dawkins' second foul shot. So stick around. Just about 20 minutes or so. After this one ends, Stockton women will take on Montclair State. Next 2 games for the Stockton men. Next one will be next Saturday afternoon, December 18th. They'll travel to Rosemont for a non-conference game. That'll start at 2 o'clock. And then the next home game will be 2 weeks after that. Monday, January 3rd, another non-conference game as the Stockton men will take on Misericordia at 6 o'clock. Been a very good game. Again, tale of 2 halves. Montclair State, 53% in the second half. Stockton just 36.7. Kion Flanders, 18 points. Dawkins with 15. Lebrano with 14. Jordan Williams with 15. You have to look that up. That might be close to a career high for Jordan Williams at 15. 6 for 8 shooting, 4 rebounds. 19 minutes of play. Stockton usually runs a quartet of big men off the floor. Nick Dunzak, Jonathan Zorro, Alan Glover, and Williams. Dunzak got hurt after just 3 minutes and hasn't seen any more playing time today. Lazaro and Glover with 19 minutes between them. Jordan with 19 minutes by himself. So Jordan Williams got the majority of play today. In the middle. There's Dawkins now. Second foul shot. Stockton leads by 6. And make it 7 and gives Dawkins 16 on the afternoon. Montclair State comes up. 14 seconds left. Cooper in the far corner. Again, a switch off with Williams. Calendar. Jumper up and good. TJ Campbell. 7.5 seconds left. 87-82. Stockton has to call timeout. Good job by DJ Campbell avoiding the 5-second violation. 87-82. 7.5 seconds left. Calendar and Stephen Bremen. 20 points each for the Redhawks. Devin Cooper, 14. Keon Price, 10. Calendar leading all rebounders with 7. Devin Cooper, 6 assists for Stockton on the rebounding front. Kion Flanders, Luciano Lebrano, 6 boards each, with Lebrano dishing 5 assists and 3 blocks, along with 14 points. The 14 points came on in the first half as Lebrano has not scored, but he's done all the other little things on the defensive end. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks in 38 minutes of play. Stockton's turned 20 Redhawks turnovers into 29 points on the afternoon and scored 46 points in the paint. So they really worked underneath. Jordan Williams, the beneficiary of most of that. So coming out of timeout, 7.5 seconds left. Stockton holds an 87-82 lead. Stockton will inbound the ball. They have 2 timeouts left. Montclair is out of timeouts, so they cannot stop the clock. And here we go. DJ Campbell inbound. Oh, they run the play. Here goes Kion Flanders, who got the ball from Campbell as they switch places out of bounds. And then Flanders threw a home run ball to Campbell, who picked it up and then got fouled by Bremen. And Bremen, that should be his 5th personal foul. And that'll eliminate him from the rest of the afternoon with 5.9 seconds left. Stephen Bremen finishes the game with 20 points on 8 for 10 shooting, 4 for 6 from three-point range, 4 rebounds in 31 minutes of play. Nice job out of Stephen Bremen, the second leading scorer for Montclair State. DJ Campbell at the line, a 91% shooter for Stockton from the charity stripe, and hits the first one. Campbell hasn't scored that much today, but he's got 8. And these are big ones right now. 88-82, 5.9 seconds left. Montclair State cannot stop the clock. They're out of timeouts. Campbell, give him 9. 89-82, and that should just about lock it up. Here comes Devin Cooper. They're going to let him go down the floor. 3-pointer from Mike Jackson off the range. DJ Campbell pulls the rebound, and that's going to do it. Stockton wins their 5th in a row. They go to 9-1 on the season, 5-0 in the NJAC as they pull out an 89-82 victory over the Montclair State Redhawks. Kion Flanders, 18 points. Cadian Dawkins with 16. Jordan Williams with 15. Luciano Lebrano with 14 as Stockton holds on for the 89-82 victory. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with the Stockton women against Montclair State women. Hope you hang on there. I'm John Leon. Thanks for listening.